Hey Gemini! Well, happy birthday. Welcome to your June 8th through the 14th reading. We're going to see what's happening for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And then we're going to go ahead and pull a spirit message for you all from this oracle deck here. Now, my dears, some of you have noticed I started on the channeled angel messages. I will continue. I will do them all. It's just there's a loud party going on and the mic's picking up the loud like party music periodically, and that kind of kills the whole channel vibe. So I'm gonna wait till that dies down and then I'll finish the channeled angel messages. But we're gonna see what's happening the week ahead for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alrighty, my dears, let's see what your message is for the week. So your first card here, my darlings, is the Ace of Pentacles. Well, hello, that's good news if I ever saw it. Now, Ace of Pentacles, you guys know, those of you that follow tarot, it's generally perceived as a good card, a positive card, like money coming in, a new opportunity, a promotion, a raise, a significant job offer, some project going well. But you have to keep in mind that there's a lot of shifting of energy when we see this card. The Pentacles are a symbol of energy, and money is a symbol of energy, right? You go to work, you give your boss 40 hours a week of your energy, and your boss gives you 40 hours worth of money. It's an energetic exchange. So this card has a very special meaning for me in my readings as a result. Anytime I see Ace of Pentacles come up for somebody, it's telling me that you're breaking out of a long, like sometimes even generational curses, like some long cycle of blocks, some long cycle of stagnation. You're busting out of it. You're breaking out of it. And it's not holding you back anymore. Wherever you were stuck, now you've become unstuck. Now you're able to create changes. Now you're able to receive where before you were closed off or you were blocked. So anytime I see Ace of Pentacles, yes, finances is a part of it. There's money coming in down the pipeline, so to speak. But for some of you, you may see it in the energetic shifts first. You may see it in the unblocking first. And anytime we're going through unblocking, anytime we're opening up to receive, we can get really tired. Keep in mind, Gemini, we just had the full moon in Aquarius, not Aquarius, excuse me, Sagittarius. There's an us there at the end, Sagittarius, and it's eclipsed. So this energy will be with us 6 months to a year. And full moons in general are a time of releasing, letting go, releasing. And the full moon in Sagittarius was really about us finding freedom, finding security, having the right to be ourselves, having the right to be accepted, you know, like not wanting to have to accept things that aren't fair. Okay. And so we're coming into a mass awakening right now. And so you're going to be feeling this, a lot of you, for some time as you're unblocking, as you're getting unblocked, as you're getting unstuck, as you're coming into this energetic upgrade. You might be tired, or you might find that you can't do as much as you normally do. Don't blame yourself. Don't accuse yourself of being lazy. Be gentle with yourself, because even though you might have a lot of positive things happening, you may still feel tired, or you may still feel drained, or you may still feel like, man, I seem to be having to take a lot of breaks, or I seem to be having to rest. Honor that, you know, honor your body. Okay. Your next card here is the Ten of Pentacles. So Gemini, when it comes to security, a sense of security, many of you might be thinking of security in terms of money, in terms of finances, because we've got Ace of Pentacles, we've got Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you are thinking about your financial future. A lot of you are thinking about bringing in significant income. Ten of Pentacles can also indicate some kind of an inheritance. And so for some of you, there could be inheritance coming in where you may be inheriting property, or somebody may be leaving you the money that they had. You know, there could be an inheritance in this way. But Ten of Pentacles can not just be seen as inheritance, but like legacy, tradition, like family traditions. And maybe for some of you, you're getting established and you're creating some kind of new narrative. You're creating your own sense of structure within your home. You're creating your own sense of family. You know, even if it's just like you and a couple of little fur babies, or your family of friends, or like a significant other, whatever it might be, you're creating a sense of home and a sense of family. I feel for whatever reason, Gemini, some of you, and I know it's like super early, we're barely even gonna start going into summer, but I feel some of you are really getting into like the holiday spirit, or you're really kind of thinking about holidays. And it could be because so much is happening in the world right now, so much is shifting. A lot of you are like, wow, I really want my loved ones close. I want my loved ones to know that I love them. So I feel like some of you are transitioning into becoming some kind of a hub, becoming some kind of a safe space for other people. Like, it's almost as if some of you are motivated to become more successful because you're wanting to create this safe space. You're wanting to like have resources to where you can say, oh, well, yeah, you know, I've got an extra bedroom. If ever like a friend of a friend is in trouble or whatever, like my door is always open. Like maybe some of you have suffered, you know, not being accepted in your life for various reasons. And you know what that is like. And you know how hard it's been for you to get on your feet and to be able to have a happy, secure life. So you might be like, I want to pay that forward. I want to be a safe space for other people. So I feel like some of you are feeling like this drive to become successful because not only do you want security, but you're wanting to leave behind some legacy of like security. Some of you maybe are even wanting to like acquire a property or something, or maybe there's like a property in your family that nobody's been using and you're wanting to get your hands on it and you're wanting to fix it up because you're wanting to do something with it in terms of giving back to the community or like helping out a group of people or something. Maybe you're wanting to create some kind of a nonprofit. But I feel like a lot of you have this big vision of like bringing in a lot of money. And it's not like, you know, money, 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 like in a greedy Scrooge McDuck kind of way. But, you know, where you're going to go swimming through your vault of money. But more in the way of like you're realizing all the good that you can do with it, right? And you're like, okay, universe, okay, spirit, you know, I'm ready to do good. I'm ready for the blessing. So I feel like a lot of you are changing the way that you view money, and you're feeling deserving for the abundance because you're reminding yourself that, hey, you know, once this comes in, I'm going to be a blessing for other people. I'm going to do a lot of good with it, right? So I feel like a lot of doors are opening up for a lot of Geminis energetically, financially. Your energy is shifting here in terms of receiving and feeling full and feeling secure and feeling fulfilled. Your next card here, my dears, is bump, bump, bump. The 10 of Cups. Wow. Wow, it's a good week to be a Gemini. What else? What else, Gemini? Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I do want to bring your attention to something really significant. I don't know if any of you caught it. You can type in the comment right now if you've caught it. If you've caught the significant little repetition here. Some of you may cheat and type it after I say it, but it's okay. Nobody knows for sure, right? Maybe you caught it, maybe you didn't. You have 10 repeating twice. You have the 10 of Pentacles, and then you have the 10 of Cups. Okay, that's super duper significant because we talked about Ace of Cups being a new opportunity, and I talked about how it could be breaking out of a block, coming into new energy. And some of you might have been like, wow, that sounds really great, but I don't know, maybe Amethyst just reads that way. Maybe that's just like a made up thing. Maybe I've never heard it from other readers, so maybe it's not going to be true. Well, you have 10 repeating twice, and that's a confirmation for you right there, saying that some cycle is done. Some cycle is finished, right? Some of you have been working towards a project or trying to get an idea off the ground, and 10 could be indicating that this is it. This is the week that you're tying up the loose ends. You're getting the missing piece. You're getting something finalized, you know, whether it's in terms of a project or whether it's in terms of some energetic cycle that's being closed out, that's being done, that you're releasing because it no longer serves you. I take this to mean, Gemini, that a lot of you have had a really massive release in the Sagittarius full moon that we just had. So some of you maybe felt more irritable than usual. Maybe some of you felt more emotional than usual. Maybe some of you, you know, kind of caught yourself crying. Like, you're like, where is this coming from? Although there's been a lot to cry about, we will say that. But maybe some of you in general have not been typically moved. But you might be seeing, like your eyes might be opening and you might be seeing so much, and like feeling a sense of compassion, feeling a sense of love, feeling a sense of hope, feeling a sense of like wanting change. And so all of the things that kept you feeling stuck or kept you in autopilot, you're releasing them. And so some of you might feel emotional, some of you might feel tired or drained or sleepy. Sometimes, and this is the craziest thing, it's very, very funny, but anytime I say it, people will just be in the comments, they'll be like, oh my gosh, that's happening to me right now. When people are releasing energy, depending on which chakras are opening up, sometimes you might feel it by having some tummy troubles, okay? Some of you might be a little bit bloated, a little bit gassy. You might be like releasing a lot of gas. You may be going to the restroom very frequently and you're like, where is all this coming from? Sometimes people release in that way, right? If it's super duper excessive, I always say, not a bad idea to go to the doctor and make sure that there isn't something else going on. But sometimes when people are cleansing and releasing and like evolving and restructuring their spiritual DNA, they will release physically, either through going to the bathroom a lot. Some people get very like just kind of clearing through the nose, like just lots of, you know, blowing your nose, lots of mucus, you know, things like this. So again, if it persists, if it seems out of normal or if it seems excessive, I always say it's a good thing to go to the doctor and get checked out and make sure there isn't anything else going on. But sometimes you're releasing in this way. And so you're opening up not just to receive, but to receive everything. Like to receive everything under the sun that there is to receive, but to receive the good stuff, right? This is fulfillment. This is love. This is happiness. This is abundance. This is a sense of security, right? It's not just having, you know, a surplus in one area of your life, but another area of your life feeling completely empty or completely, you know, out of balance. So Gemini, if any of you have felt that, if you've been like, man, why is it that, you know, whenever my love life or social life is great, my career life or financial life is absolute garbage? Or why is it whenever money is really great, my love life is absolutely garbage? Or whatever it might be, you might be fine, man, there's just never been a balance. It's just never been a balance. You're coming into a balance. You're coming into feeling fulfilled in all areas. I feel this is especially true for any of you that are like 8 life paths. You're finally feeling like you're on track. Maybe you've felt off track for a while, but you're finally feeling like you're on track. Your next card here, Gemini, is Ace of Swords. This is super duper significant, okay? Because we talked about how this is a week of breaking out of blockages. Not only are you breaking out of blockages in your chakras that have maybe kept you from receiving or kept you from, you know, feeling successful and fulfilled. Ace of Swords tells us you're coming out of blockages in the mental area, like in the crown chakra, like in your crown chakra. You know, you're releasing any limited beliefs, any negative thought forms, any negative thought patterns, anything that's been blocking you from seeing solutions, from seeing positive things, from seeing the light. So when Ace of Swords comes up, you're coming into an energy of being able to see the truth of situations. You're able to communicate more effectively. In fact, I just did your channeled angel message, and there was I went back and I listened to it because I wanted to see how bad the music was pouring in before I posted it, and it didn't seem so bad. Like I didn't really pick up too much of the music, but then when I started doing the other ones, it got really loud. But so I heard the message. I went back and I heard the message, and there was a lot in there for you guys about excuse me, I didn't mean to hit the camera there. There was a lot in there about communication. There was a lot in there about like the right words are going to be given to you. And some of you feel like you never have the right words, or people don't, you know, take you seriously, or they don't understand you, or things don't come out right. And there was so much of a message for you guys from Archangel Gabriel about like how he's helping you with like being articulate. He's helping you with having the right words, speaking your truth, taking your stand. And so Ace of Swords is kind of confirming that energy coming in for you guys. It'll probably last with you for a while because it came up in your monthly message. But starting this week, you might see that you're getting a little bit more bold. You're getting more bold, like, no, you know, like, I see the truth of this situation. You're breaking out of, like, people that gaslight you or turn the tables on you. Or, like, when you try to speak up, they try to come back at you with, oh, well, it's kind of your fault that this happened because I wouldn't do this if you weren't like that. Like, they find a way to turn things around on you. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you're coming out of that. Like, no, 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 no. Listen here, my friend. You know, like you're able to stand up and you're able to articulate and you're able to come forward like, no, like we're not going to get distracted from this. We're not going to get sidetracked. You're not going to turn it back around on me. And you're finding the right words, right? You're able to communicate effectively and you're able to release any of like the negative ways that you're thinking about yourself. And you're not getting stuck in like hopelessness. Like, oh, I'll never try because it's never going to work. Or like you're breaking out of those like defeating thoughts and you're seeing solutions and you're going after the solutions. So super positive energy, Gemini. Again, I would encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule one there. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Well, we don't touch too much on love and romance in the weeklies. You guys know I try to keep that out of the element here, and I do your weekly I do your monthly love reading separately, so you can check out the love readings for June after this video if you haven't already. But you have the art of seduction here. Okay, now if you do 1 + 4 = 5, and 5 for me is a karmic number, so I do feel some of you are breaking out of a cycle of a karmic who seems to seduce you into doing what they want you to do. Like, you know, maybe you try to talk about issues or situations and they just kind of want to cuddle up and they start kissing on you and hugging on you and they divert attention in that way. It's like, oh, we didn't even get to talk about it because they just came in and they were all lovey-dovey and they just kind of didn't want to address the situation and I didn't want to kill the moment. You know, some of you might have someone that's being like kind of sneaky in that way, or somebody that you feel like this person's not respecting me, but then they come in and they turn on the heat, they turn on the passion, and I'm melting all over again, right? And I don't get to take my stand. So if any of you have been having that cycle or that pattern, I feel this week you're breaking out of it. In other ways, some of you are finding your own sexiness and you're finding your own, oops, I'm not supposed to say that word, your own Lexiness. And you're coming into the energy of being able to, you know, turn up the charm on other people, or like to have the confidence. Maybe you've been the kind of person where you've always waited for other people to approach you because you weren't sure if they liked you or not. And now you're coming into the confidence to say, oh, I know what I'm bringing to the table and I like that one, and you're going for that one or the other one. Like you might be getting into a sense of boldness for some of you. These are general readings, so the energies will apply in different ways for different ones of you. Again, watch your moon sign, rising sign. You may want to schedule a private reading. And if you would like, my dears, if you would like to you know, watch your moon, sun, and rising. That could be helpful. The folks at Truly Divine are still offering the amazing discount with the Angel 30 code. If you guys are still interested in getting your natal chart or your relationship chart or things analyzed, that's still being offered to you guys. And I thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm giving away another prize this month on Instagram, which I haven't decided yet. It's either going to be a tarot deck or it might be a crystal, like a crystal item or crystal jewelry. I'm going to figure it out later tonight, but I'll post it on Instagram. One winner from Facebook, one winner from Instagram. One person's going to win a free 30-minute reading with me. One person's going to win the giveaway prize, whatever I decide. I'm kind of torn. I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm going to pick from the social media comments and likes. So I will do that. I will do that on the social media, and I will announce the winners in a few weeks on the social media as well. I thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Have a wonderful week, my dears. Take care.